Well, I guess you'll have to watch to the end of the video to see which one I liked better. And in the interest of full disclosure, I have no affiliation and have not been paid in any way by Nespresso. Now let's get to the video. It's the new Nespresso Vertuo Plus. This is the deluxe model, so it comes with the milk frother inside of it. We're gonna do an unboxing video, then kind of a first time setup deal. Then we're gonna brew a cup of coffee. I'm also gonna use a medium bodied coffee that I like out of my Keurig. We'll use whatever they have in here that's a medium bodied coffee. And we'll just kind of do an A/B comparison. I'll give you my opinion on it. I know that coffee tasting is very, very subjective and everybody has the things that they like about coffee and dislike. So this will be just my opinion of which one is better, but I'll try and pick two coffees that are close to the same. We'll also we'll show you in real time the brewing from each one, so you can kind of gauge if you are a Keurig user. You can see if this one's slower, faster, about the same, and we'll get right into this. So we'll be back with the unboxing. All right, let's get into this. Oh, it actually opens from the front. Let me do that for you. Welcome booklet, and looks like an owner's manual. Little coffee tray. Holy cow, that thing weighs a lot. That's actually solid metal. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the cups it comes with. Milk frother. I'm not going to use that, at least not on this video. Let me get this stuff out of the way really quick. I chose there's two models, and I'm sure there isn't a whole lot of difference between the two. This one's made by I don't know how you say it, DeLonghi. The other one that's built that's like this is built by a company called Breville. I love Breville's products. In fact, I own one of their coffee makers, one of their toaster ovens. Love their products, even one of their woks. But in this particular situation, I saw a few complaints about the Breville model leaking. So that is really the only reason why I chose this brand over the other one. I'm sure they'll both perform well. Let's continue unboxing. Guess they felt the need to wrap this in plastic. I can't figure out where to get it off. There it is. Alright. This is kind of, that's actually where the Keurig cups, whoops. That's where the Nespresso pods, when this ejects them, it goes into this back tray. This is what holds them. They say it holds approximately 6. This is kind of a neat deal that they set up on these. When your water's on here, it can be on this side, directly behind, or on the other side. So depending on your counter setup, you'll be able to direct the water to whichever side you find necessary for your layout. So I'm gonna read the book really quickly here and get this guy plugged in. Oh, you don't need to film this part. I don't like tags. First time use, it says rinse with clean water the tank before you first use it. So I guess that's what we'll do. Rinse it out. All right. Now what? Clean, place and safely. Turn on the machine. All right. The new reservoir on the old ones, the Vertuo Plus, or the Vertuo ones, they held 40 ounces. This one now holds 60 ounces. So this should just about fill this guy up, and it does. So we'll just fill it all the way to the top. Okay. Ooh, check it out. It's got a nice little green light there flashing while it's warming up, I guess. So we'll give it a second here to warm up and we'll come back. All right, so it's done. It's back to green. Ending temperature on the coffee is about 162, 164, somewhere in there. That's pretty hot coffee. So one of my worries was that it wasn't going to get warm enough. I believe that proves it will. So we'll move on to step 2. All right, we're going to open up the milk frother real quick. Check it out. Oop. One's a little bit better looking than the old one. It's got the little frother, which I guess you have to pull off this little ring and wash them individually and then put it back on. That's what the instructions say to do. So, oop, how do you get it back on? All right. And then there's a little tiny, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little tiny nub inside that thing goes on, right there. Sits right on top there. Like I said, not gonna be using the milk, so we'll just put this guy over here. All right, let's see. What did they give us for coffee? That's what we want to see. Sure, there's a better way of getting into this, but I'm just Neanderthaling it. All right, so they're giving. Okay, so they're giving 4 espresso ones down here. And then 8 regular cups of coffee up here. So the one I'm going to be using as my everyday drinker is the Kirkland breakfast blend. I like this one. It's a really decent blend for an everyday drinker. So let's find something that ranges in the middle here. What do they got? What do they got? Oh, I don't want hazelnut though. Let's see, that's kind of a 7. That's a 6 right there. All right. These are both the kind of the middles. Let's take it. Let's put this one in the Keurig. You'll hear this as it goes through. Get really close. When it comes down, you'll hear it pop. We'll hit start on both of these, and we'll just take a look at how they both do. Keurig's definitely going to win the speed test. Although I don't know if the Nespresso will be faster in the future, but definitely not super fast right out of the gate here. Although maybe it'll catch it. The Keurig is putting out 8 ounces of coffee. The Nespresso is going to put out 7.7. Alright, the Keurig is done. Dispose of your pod into the recycle bin. You can see here as you get closer, you can see where the coffee and then what Nespresso is calling the crema. And that's kind of the oils and that stuff out of the coffee that a lot of the coffee is missing. Boy, a good estimation, I would say that was probably almost twice as long. There's your difference. That's quite a difference in the body of the coffee. This is kind of neat. I'll show you here when you eject the pods. Watch inside. Dumps it for you. That I kind of like. Sterling, and his opinion doesn't matter. Taste test. But let's just see what we got. Actually, I'm going to start with this. Let's just put a little bit of that back in. Just kind of folding some of the crema back into the coffee. That is really, really, really good. All right, let me try my old standby, my favorite. Actually can't taste it. Because I'm honestly having a hard time even tasting this one now. Okay. Oh man, shoot. I'll tell you, just even the, I mean, you'll have to take my word for it. Just even the smell is dramatically different. This smells like a well blended, well formulated coffee from a nice coffee shop. This, man, that stings. Yeah, that's terrible, because these little guys, unfortunately, I hope Nespresso changes this. These little pods are about $1. The ones that you buy, the Keurigs at Costco, a lot of the time you can get them for about 40 cents. So it's over double the cost I guess if you enjoy coffee as I do, it's worth it. I'm kind of thinking that Keurig might, what's that?
Which one do you like better?
Oh, it's not even close. That one by far tastes better. I should have done the temperature. It's roughly right at 140. Let's see the temp on this one. Maybe has climbed just a hair past 140, whereas this one is sitting right at 140. So I think they're coming out about the same for the Keurig lovers like me that love running, and my Keurig is set on its hottest setting. So that is as hot as the Keurig gets. I have mine at the max setting. This one by default is coming out pretty hot, at least with that capsule in it. So, man, that's a tough one. I kind of hoped that it wouldn't taste that good because I wanted to tell you, save the money and stick with your Keurig. But unfortunately, I think the Nespresso, again, if you really like the taste of coffee and you savor a good cup of coffee in the morning, I think Nespresso is going to be the one to go with. So I hope you enjoyed this opinion review and unboxing. Get out there, get yourself one. The one that I purchased was the DeLonghi Best Buy, $269.99. It's pretty much the going rate everywhere. You can't really find these guys on sale. You can find the pods, the actual real pods for the Nespresso online at Amazon or Nespresso's website where they'll ship them to you. Be very careful. There's a lot of things that are for Nespresso that are not these pods. They're the smaller pods made for their older espresso only machines, or even the newer espresso only machines. They do not fit this machine. So be careful when you're looking. You need to see something that looks like this, not the little small little guys, and it needs to have that barcode so it knows what to do with it. So guys, get out there, enjoy a great cup of coffee. Thanks for watching.